are here at our Rotary Club today, and it is time for the Tracy Williams Show. So the tables are turned today. Normally, I'm the one doing the interviewing, but I have my very good friend, Rick Vinson, here from Liberty Pest Control.
And today's actually my Rotary program, okay? So I find it interesting that Tracy goes around interviewing people. I mean, who would think this kind of stuff up? So I thought we'd try to get into her mind.
That's scary.
What got you here? What made you decide to start interviewing people? And I will say those very I like FLB. I love that interview. I'm looking forward to your others. I mean, you've had a lot of interesting stuff, including myself. But tell us exactly how you got started. What clicked and said, hey?
Okay, so it all started. I did a live Facebook to introduce, like I do this Singular. It's a weight loss thing. I've lost a lot of weight. My husband's lost a lot of weight. So I wanted to show how does that system work. So I just said, okay, I'm going to do my first live. I was really scared. And I just hit the button. And I don't know how, it was a long video and just got it done. I couldn't believe it. So then I thought, that was fun. Maybe I'll show everybody my chickens next week. So then the next week I went out and just showed everybody my chickens. And then I thought, who do I know that's very funny and very interesting? This guy right here.
So I was in competition with her chickens.
Yeah, the chickens beat you.
I know. Got more ratings.
So the chickens were first, and then I thought, well, let's do a spotlight on business. Somebody that's been in a company that's been in business for a long time, and I wanted to know how did that start, and kind of get the behind the scenes, and get to know, have everybody else get to know you better. Mm-hmm. And so we did you, and then we did Mr. Buchanan, and talked to him about his long. I shouldn't have said it that way. His long.
Long
radio, his long radio career, which that was a very good one. And then one of our most popular ones, we did Cody Absher, our superintendent. And we didn't talk about the school. We talked about, he's got a lot right there on Main Street. He's got an airplane out there. He's got silos. He's got all this stuff. So we spent probably 45 minutes to an hour just going around talking about all of his hobbies and stuff. So really what I was trying to do with this program is talk to people about things you might not know about them. So Cody, you know that he's a superintendent, but did you know that he races jet skis? I was like, wow, that's really, really cool.
Yeah. I mean, Cody is probably the only one that I know is as goofy as you are.
Right.
That made a great program.
It was a good one.
Who would have thought an airplane would be drug out of the bushes and restored downtown Liberty?
Right.
He's going to put a trolley out of it or something crazy.
Yeah.
So go back. Tell me about your weight loss thing. I know Tim, your husband, tell us about.
Okay, so both of us had cancer probably 2 years ago. He got it first. He had his surgery. A month later, I found out I had breast cancer. So we did all that. We were way overweight. And then, so after we got over that, we spent a year eating whatever the heck we wanted to. If you get over cancer, you're like, woohoo, I'm just going to have fun. So we did that. So then we gained weight. And then we were like, Tim got some blood work back. It was like, you're like borderline on your sugar here. And that scared him. So when somebody reached out to me about this Singular, and I said, okay, let's try that. And then I just loved it. And I felt great energy. Started losing the weight. That's a business too. I do that also. Yeah. And then Tim has really gotten into it. He's lost 75 pounds. He is riding 2 or 3 times a week. He'll ride 50 miles each time. So,
and you can't imagine how it's changed the way he looks. I mean, he looks like an athlete.
He does.
Well, he is an athlete, I guess.
I mean, my God, I was driving down our road and he was running this way. I was like, my God, who am I married to now? Woohoo. I mean, he looks great. He is skinny. He just looks fit now. His legs, everything. He just looks fantastic. And his attitude is great about it. I've lost 35 pounds. I probably still have 10, 20 I want to lose. But it's a great program. So.
It probably sounds stupid. It will sound stupid. But cancer pretty much saved your life. It changed the way y'all looked at life.
It really did.
Tell us a little bit how you and Tim like to just get in your car and roam.
Yes.
Like you went to Kansas City.
Right.
Just get in your car and go.
That's exactly right.
And cancer has gotten you to see the big picture. Go ahead.
Well, back to when I found out I had cancer. This is kind of a story you like too.
I do.
When I found out I had cancer, I think they told me right then. I think they said, come back and do another mammogram. I went back and I thought, okay. And they said, you're going to see the radiologist afterwards. I'm like, okay, I got cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, I just knew. And so I went back, redid all that, and they said, yeah, we think this is cancer. You're going to have to do a biopsy. I knew I had it then. And I was just like, well, this will be a new experience. It's just something to go through. I've always wondered, how does it feel to do chemo? How does it feel to have radiation? I meet a lot of people in my primary business and my insurance business that have gone through a lot of health problems. And so to me, it was just an experience to go through and to learn from. And was it hard? Yes, it was hard. I lost all my hair. But when I lost my hair, I was like, well, I guess it'll be interesting to see how it is to be bald, And when they shaved that hair off, it was actually awesome because it was so cool. You could if you want to wear a wig, you can wear a wig. You can put a hat on. So if you ever have that happen to you, that's how you need to look at it. You need to look at it like, this is just an experience, and now I'll know what everybody else has been going through. And it really does open your mind. But it also makes you think, they told me I'm going to live. They told me you got a 90% chance of living, right?
Good job.
Yeah, so you're like, okay, I'm going to live. Okay, I'm not worried about dying. But then you're thinking, it could come back. So then you're thinking, let's see, if it comes back in 5 years, I don't know what's going to happen then on the second time. So you better live it up. And see, Rick has had cancer too. And so you feel the same way, right? Like, we should live it up right now.
I do. But back to the way you responded, everybody's going to have trouble. Everybody's going to get kicked in the gut. It's how you respond. I mean, we can't control our circumstances, but
Right.
we can control how we respond. And that's with your story. I mean, you had cancer before I did, so I got to see your walk and Tim's walk.
Yes.
So I made the choice that I'm not going to be.
You can't be a wimp now that we went through it.
No, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be
Yeah.
the worried about life, worried about this. You live it, you love it, and then you make somebody else's life better.
Exactly.
And that's what I saw from you.
Right.
So
after that year, well, actually, kind of during that year, in my mind, I'm thinking, if you want to live, you better live it up. And you better do what you want to do, and you better do it right now, because you just never know what could happen. I could get hit by a car. Anything could happen, right? So one of these times we wanted to go on vacation, and we could not decide where to go. And so I mean, up to that morning, I think the day before, I told my staff, okay, we really are going on vacation. And Tim and I just got in the car, and we still didn't know where we're going. And we just said, head north. So that's what we did. We went north. We went to Paris, Texas. I thought, oh, that'll be a good photo op. We can do the Eiffel Tower there. Mm-hmm. Then we went across over to St. Louis. Well, we stopped somewhere on the way, and then ended up in St. Louis. We went to a baseball game there. Then went over to Kansas City. Saw another baseball game there.
Yeah, Tim loves baseball.
He loves baseball. He wants to go to every baseball stadium and see a baseball park, I should say, and see a game. The problem is you can't go see a game now. Yeah. Once we made this goal, and now we can't do it. Well. And then we just came home. So we've done that a couple times now, where we just get in the car and just go where we want to go. It just whatever comes up.
It kind of reminds me of the Jerry Jeff Walker song. He said, "You bought an old pickup truck, you just let it wander around." So
right.
Y'all kind of did.
And I highly recommend that.
So real quick, I'm going to be wrapping this up. Yeah. Just tell us real quick about your family, your daughters. You have
yes.
2 daughters, one's 45.
No. Okay, so I've got 2 daughters. One is Hannah Williams, and she's a graduate of Sam Houston. And she has just recently come to work for me, and she's going to learn the business and hopefully become a State Farm agent someday. That's her goal. And then I have another daughter, Tracy Williams, and she is a senior at Sam Houston, and she is learning MIS, Management Information Systems. So she's been very helpful with these shows. She's the one that can do the editing, and it's awesome to have a techie person.
What about your son, Alfredo?
No sons. I have no sons. In fact, I was scared to have, I did not want to have a boy, and it worked out because I had girls because I was scared of boys.
Yeah,
so
boys are tough.
They are.
Girls are tough.
Yep. And then my husband, Tim, he's kind of semi-retired. He does some bank inspections, and he also does a lot of stuff for me. With all the stuff that I run around and do, he's very helpful.
He graduated from Baylor, so that
Graduated
makes him
from
a little bit top notch compared to you. She went to University of Texas.
I went to UT.
A lot of people go to UT.
But Tim was a fraud investigator for State Farm for over 25 years.
25 years.
So if you want to know about crazy stuff, you talk to Tim. He can tell you some crazy claims that went on. So, and
what else?
My dad's State Farm agent. Hopefully we'll have a third generation.
And he's retired?
He is retired, yeah. My parents just moved here from Austin. They were in Austin. They moved to the Woodlands, so we're a little closer now.
That's good.
And
you have a brother.
I have a brother, and he is in San Marcos area. And
that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
I think that probably wraps up my program for Tracy Williams is whatever this is.
Yes.
The Tracy Williams Show.
So thank you, everyone, for joining us on the Tracy Williams Show. And I'll be posting this probably not this week, but next week. So
everybody have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Have we ordered food?
We have.